I think we're about to get our answer. That one goes to the muck. And Phil Ivy wins that pot. $40,000 in the middle. $30,000 in the middle with the worst hand, pocket deuces. Well, he seems to be taking it quite well. He doesn't know he's just been bluffed. The best players in the world rarely will show their cards, leave their opponents wondering.
I got to see a little bit how everybody else plays. So when I sit down, I'm just going to be a little bit careful at first, testing the waters here and there, seeing how people react. And then after that, once I get a good sense, once I feel comfortable with the setup, then I'm going to be making a lot more plays.
Action over to Tony G here.
That's a pass.
Button is in front of Chris Ferguson. Tony G not going to play. But Seidel's going to make it $2,000. He's got Queen Jack offsuit in kind of middle position. Well, we've got the pause from Chris on the button. Pocket fours. He's got the button. He's got position over Eric. And he's hitting cards at the moment. So, yep, looks like he's going to call this one. Wow, that's a deep reach for a pocket fours. I like the play here by Chris Ferguson against Eric Seidel. Probably doesn't think he's going to get paid off even if he hits his set. But he can use his image and maybe win this one without seeing a flop. Still live with King Jack offsuit. Certainly not going to face a raise and a re-raise from Seidel and Ferguson. People you're not going to take King Jack up against. Those two aren't really the ones at this table. And Chris wins that one. Strong play with the pause there. I like the strong aggressive play. And he has been just killing the game today. Up over $50,000. The 2000 World Series of Champion.
So the players continue to splash the chips as egos collide. Join us again after the break as the action continues to hot up. Welcome back to the FullTiltPoker.com $1 Million Cash Game in association with 50 London. We've had a chance to catch our breath after some exciting action, but let's get straight back as we hope for more and join our commentators. Gary Jones, who's alongside David Tuckman.
Eric Lindgren taking a break here. Big blinds in front of Tony G. Big difference in a cash game here. You can take a break, unlike a tournament.
600 straight.
Yeah, he's missing his big blind. Having a few hands off. Alan Cunningham facing suited connectors.
2,200. Pass.
Alan Cunningham makes it 2,100 with 6-5 of hearts. Action over to Phil Ivy, whose button it is. He lets it go. And Patrick Antonius. Wow, couple of black tens there. Well, it's a re-raise from Patrick Antonius.
Half. 6,100 more.
It's quite a decent sized re-raise here. I don't know whether he's going to want to call this with suited connectors. I think Antonius making that big raise, big re-raise. He doesn't really want to call it with tens. Pocket tends to be a tough hand to play at a position. More often than not, you get at least one overcard. You go straight to the muck if you're Alan Cunningham in this spot. Well, it really depends how much money you think you can win here. He's got a hand that can crack an overpair, and he's going to call this. He's very deep, and so is Patrick. He's going to make this call with the 6-5. Well, that's a terrible looking flop for Patrick Antonius. He is actually in front right now, but it has brought a flush draw for Alan to just give him an opportunity to play it with a little bit of strength.
Check.
Make the semi-bluff.
My thinking is once Alan Cunningham calls my re-raise, I'm scared at my 210s, and I hate that flop.
Well, it's gone check, check. Here comes the turn.
Turn is a queen of spades, and it's getting uglier and uglier.
Well, it gives him a double belly buster now. He can catch a 9 and a king to make a straight.
Okay.
If it's a 9 or king of hearts, we could see some fireworks on the river.
7.
It's not, it's the 7. The only way that Alan Cunningham's going to be able to win this is with a bet, and he knows that.
Check.
Well, he's basically just saying, I give in this pot with that check on the river.
And the $19,000 pot goes to Patrick Antonius. Interesting way to play that hand if you're Alan Cunningham. I'm surprised he didn't take a shot at it at some point.
Yeah, he had opportunities. He's probably afraid that Patrick's trying to set up a trap here. I don't know if it had got rid of Patrick on the turn. It would have to have been a pretty decent size bet. We'll never know.
Button in front of Patrick Antonius. Small blind, Tony G. Action on Alan Cunningham. He's going to throw it away. Over to Andy Block.
$600 Blake. 600. Maybe 18. 18.
No, he's going to raise it up. He makes it 1,800.